Hello and welcome back, I'm BoomBoom517 and today I've got a KV1 review for you. This is the Tier 5 Soviet heavy tank, which entered service in 1939, and yeah, you had a fair few built, but nowhere near the numbers of the T-34 or some of the later heavy tanks. The KV1 has some of the best armour for a Tier 5 tank. Go and have a look at it. Now it says 75, 75, 70 on the armour. It's actually a 115mm band here at the front of the tank that isn't marked in the garage stats, so that's a nice bonus. But this is the main area here of 75mm armour. As you can see, that applies to the whole side of the tank. You've got 40mm top decking and this well angled plate here. And at the rear you've got your 70mm zone here, a 60mm zone, and that's 30mm right there. That's also 40mm. And these two little bits here are both 60mm. Now, the turret, for the top turret, is 110 almost all over. You've got this 90mm section here, but there's 110mm of spaced armour in the way. The gun's got 30mm of armour and the tracks have 20. Now, you may wonder, oh, this looks fairly flat. It is fairly flat, but the sloping makes it more like 85 than 75mm of armour. But these weak spots are pretty much as you see them. Now, the slope bit of armour here is more like 90mm, even though it's only 40mm thick. And this whole plate at the bottom is about 80 at the top, but you're approaching 150, 45 at the bottom. So shooting a KV1 from the front, go for these two bits, preferably the hatch because it's less well rounded than the machine gun socket. Yeah, gun mobility on the KV isn't fantastic with any of its guns. Still, it's generally pretty good when firing on the move, well, traversing, and it's generally got good elevation on the KV. 7 degrees to gun depression on the top. Well, I say top, it's not really the top. It's 25 for the 57, which is the gun you want most of the time. Mobility is poor. It's got a good top speed, you struggle to get there. It's got good hard and soft terrain, but poor medium terrain resistance. And it's only got a 500 horsepower engine. And it only traverses 20 degrees with its tracks. And does it have a turret traverse speed somewhere? 25 degree turret traverse speed. Blah. Good armour. Health's a bit low, but then again we're taking in quite a few tanks that aren't in the game anymore. Good turret health for the top turret. Tracks have good health, but most of your modules have worse than average. It's not a good scout, 310 meters view range, but you're a close range tank anyway. It's got good comment economically, it's one of the best money makers in the game. So that's everything for the KV1 in Tank Inspector. I will go into more detail on the guns and the research path in a sec when I enter World of Tanks. Okay, so here's the KV1 in World of Tanks. Looks nice, doesn't it? Oh, that weathering on it. Very Russian. One thing I forgot to mention about the KV's armour is if you angle it, you can get some very high armour values. It's a very good skyscraping tank, but let's go to the research. Yeah, you will have these two from the T-28, provided you deleted it. In fact, you will have the engine no matter what, because you needed it to get to this tank. So you mount those straight off the bat. Your first research should be this 57mm gun. It is much better than the stock. You then research depending on your preference. But personally, I went for the tracks, then the turret, then this top engine, then I researched these two guns which I wasn't going to use. Now yours will vary. If you want to use the 122 straight off the bat, you will research that as opposed to the 57, and the 57 will take the 122's place in your later research. If you want to use this 85, you still research the 57, but you will research this before this. Now, I am not a fan of the 85mm. As I just flick up all three guns. Now, this gun, the 122, is a howitzer. Rate of fire is poor, but that's a howitzer. Penetration is poor, but it's a howitzer. Damage is high, it's a howitzer. Dispersion is low, well, it's high. It's a howitzer. Aim time is not particularly good. It's not bad, but it's not particularly good. But it's a howitzer. Yep. It's a howitzer. It's a good howitzer. I just, it's not very good on maps where you need range. Now there's these two guns. This is where the real debate comes up. Which gun to use? Smaller caliber, loses a penetration faster, has less penetration to start with, 112 as opposed to 120. It's got a greater rate of fire though, over twice that of the 85mm gun. Its damage is just under half, but then again you're doing about the same damage in about the same amount of time. Indeed, you're more likely to do more damage with the 57mm because of your damage rolls. It's more accurate, so you're more likely to hit more often. As aim time is faster, meaning you'll get your rounds on target much more quickly. Though it's very easy to get the rate of fire of this gun, this 57mm beauty of a gun, faster than its aim time. Yeah. This also weighs a lot less, so you have a better specific power, and thus you can go faster. The 85 has its place, but I prefer the 57. It's personal preference. Though the 57 performs hit performance in a much diminished capacity at tier 7 as opposed to the 85, which is just basically a worse short 88. Yeah, that tells you everything you need to know about that gun. Module wise, you want a gun rammer, even with the 57, because why not? Silly rate of fire is silly rate of fire. For second, you want a improved ventilation rather, because you want that on any tank that can take it. Then you either go for a cyclonic filter, coated optics, gun laying drive. Well, you go for one of these 5 really. You improve your view range. It's good. It's got really bad view range. You improve engine durability, can make you use speed gun, which improves your mobility. Enhanced gun lane drive improves that aiming time, makes it easier to get your rounds off accurately. You're a heavy tank, eating shots with your tracks is what you do, makes it easier. Wall lining, you're going to have HE fired at you. You're going to have HE fired at you a lot, so that is definitely worth it. Personally, I go for the gun lane drive, but that's just me. Skill wise, brothers in arms for all of them. I think repairs on everyone, to be honest. Your loader will probably have firefighter as opposed to any of the reloader skills. Situational awareness on your radio operator, again improving that view range. Driver might not have repairs in order to have both smooth ride and off-road driving. It's up to you really. Smooth ride's a definite snapshot, and Deadeye if you're going to use the 122 instead of repairs. Sixth sense, your repairs will initially be a mentor in order to train that second loader you need for later Soviet tanks on the KV1, because your loader will go into your barracks and you'll fully train a loader, because this is the tank you want to fully train your initial crew on. Though you could do it on a KV2 if you wished. But hey, KV1 is well, KV1. It's a moneymaker, as opposed to KV2, which is just fun on wheels. Well, tracks. But yeah, you'll eventually replace that mentor with repairs again to keep your tracks moving. And that's everything on this tank that I can show you at this view. I now have a few replays, so I'm going to pause here, let my computer cool down a bit because it's very hot, and get back to you with those replays. Okay, here we go. This is a match on Windstorm. It's got a load of KVs in it, 6 in total. There's D1 heavy on the enemy team, G-New, top 34, nothing so far. Oh, there's a flat bus, that could cause problems. And the AMX is a problem, the tier 4s are mostly not problems, the artillery could pose a threat. And those tier 3s are just, well, inconsequential to this tank's armour. Let's be honest. So, yeah, I will be heading off towards the city in order to do some city fighting. I'm going to run into a KV1 and you're going to see why the 57mm is better than the 85. This match perfectly demonstrates its superiority, in my opinion. I'll stress that right now, in my opinion. So we start trundling off. T-34, the other big tank that was around at the time. He's got the top turret, and I think he's probably carrying the top 76mm. It's not going to save him. Not going to save him at all. I can see who I'm referring to. Yeah. So we're trundling along, minding our own business. Heads for this bridge, across the river if I can. There's a Panzer 4D and a Panzer 1C. I can ignore the Panzer 1C. The D could penetrate me if he's lucky, so I probably don't want to turn my back to him. I can turn the back to that 1C. Take aim. Oh, nice. And whoa, there he goes. 2 shots, he's dead. Oh, DW2. Nice soft target. 1 shot. 2 shot. No damage from the 5cm gun. Missed, oh well. Move on. Oh, artillery knew I was there. I suspect that was a shell from probably the AMX. Could have been the M30. No, that wouldn't have been the M30. Could have been the birch gun, I suppose. So we're going to head towards this KV1 and flat bus to stop them flanking our B1 there. And I don't want to go further because there's a flight path for C. No thank you. I have no intention of being done with 88. Yeah. Oh, the Panzer 1C's back. To the turret, that's the main problem. This tank's got a slow turret traverse. I miss. And he dies. Anyway, so that's fine. Take the ground. Oh, the flight bus is moving off. I can probably advance now. So I advance, my arm got angled against him, and I take shots out of his driver's hatch. 1, 2, 3.
Enemy armor is damaged.
4. He tries to angle but fails. 5. 5 in a row. 6. Ouch. Okay, he's got his first shot in against that 80mm effective thickness. Head on. He's using the top turret, and I think that's the 85. I penetrate through his
enemy armor is destroyed.
40mm plate at close range. I send him back to the garage. I have 2 kills at this point. Alright. Fairly happy with this match. I pretty much dealt 100% damage to a KV1. and dealt probably about half my health. Well, a third of my health in damage to two other vehicles. So I'm fairly happy with this match. I'm going to have a good XP outcome out of this match. So we carry on. There's KV1 there, he's going to die to the fire. What a surprise. So I can come down here. Artillery starts to shoot at me at this point. Not quite at this point, but very soon. AMX, can I get shoot at him? No, I cannot. So let's move on to engage this KV1. Or any other artillery that pops up. So,
The radio man is down. We can only signal nearby vehicles. We
fire.
didn't penetrate
And
their
start
armor.
moving.
Enemy armor is
Once
damaged.
I've been hit by artillery, I have time to move. I fire on the move, just using this gun's phenomenal rate of fire to make up for not being able to stop and aim. Because, well, this gun, if you fire enough times, you're going to hit something, and you're going to penetrate something. Keep firing at this guy. I scored a few hits on the move with this guy already. But unfortunately, I won't be scoring any more hits because this birch gun clocks me quite perfectly.
We're dead for. Everyone get out.
Yeah. But fortunately for me, thwomp, counter batteried. So yeah, pause, let my computer cool down again, and see you in the next replay. Okay, on this match we have a Tog. Ugh, God, Tog. We got an IS, that's no problem. That P could pose trouble if he gets close, but not really. And the RL-44 is a problem. KV1, so KV1s, T1 heavy, everything else is pretty much not a problem, except for that Stug if he's got the long 70. But, namely the L70, which was a gun introduced to kill this tank and the T-34, and was very good at it. Very good indeed. We have
Move out.
some action. There's a Churchill there. I'm going to do my normal thing I do on this map, which is head up this trainway. So we trundle off this way, heading for the other side of the map. And I yell, get the Tog, because it needs a concerted team effort to take the thing down. Normally. So I'm trundling along. Getting ready to engage the enemy. KV1 does suffer poorly on hilly maps. It can't go anywhere any fast on them. But once you get to the flat, you can start to speed up. See, I'm already up to 23 kilometers per hour, and you can actually start to slowly reach your top speed. Yeah, pretty much top speed. We move along. I'm going to take a position to provide some crossfire onto the ridge through B3 to 6. Probably not the best decision, but with my armour I should be able to choke off anything at long range. Optimum word being should. Put some shots at this Chinese steward.
Enemy armor is damaged.
One.
Enemy is hit.
Two. Okay.
Truck
Good
hit.
like that. Whoa, what was that? Move back a bit. Oh. Someone else got me.
We
KV1.
didn't penetrate
No.
their armor. One of their tracks is damaged.
No.
We didn't even scratch them. The
No.
periscope
Okay.
is
Move,
damaged.
move.
The radio man
Too
is
much
bleeding.
damage.
We can't rely on him.
And that really was not a very nice part of the match. He was using the 120 probably. Almost certainly. which is why he was able to penetrate me and I wasn't able to penetrate him. Those 8 points of extra penetration combined with the start rate of loss of his penetration and the fact that he was probably firing a bark at me all contributed to him penetrating my armour. Yeah, not fun. But hey, gold ammo is gold ammo for a reason. And now I'm going to spend some time just firing rounds to this IS.
That one didn't go through.
Not doing much. But I'm fine because eventually something will go through. And that's what this gun can do, better than almost any other gun in the game. Just fire round after round and expect to do some damage when it does penetrate.
We didn't penetrate their armor.
Bouncing all over the place.
Critical hit.
And as long as he's not pointing at me, I'm fine. And he points at me. I haven't realised at this point that he's actually pointing at me. I'm just putting... Oh, I penetrated.
We didn't even scratch them. We didn't even scratch them.
Oh! Okay, that was too close for comfort.
Vehicle destroyed.
I'm pretty sure that round just flew right past my turret over the top of my tank. And that was probably the luckiest thing I've had all match. And I managed to do some damage to that IS. Well, KVIS. Which is... Oh, Tog, I'm going to shoot at him. He's on full health. Oh, I got hit by that 17-pounder. That tier 7 medium tank gun. Ouch. That hurt. Combined with his tier 8 hit points, heavy tank hit points at that, I'm not got the right gun to deal with him. 85 average damage against over 1,000 hit points. Even with my DPM, I don't think I'm carrying enough shells. But I'm a little worried about someone coming out over in that gap with that wreck tank and shooting me in the side, because I'm pretty much a one-shot kill. So I angle my armor and make a run for it. Oh, KV, fire. Miss. And you can just take shots that aren't likely to hit and make them, because you might make them. You don't carry enough ammunition and you can reload fast enough that it's not going to impact very much. Coming up, gun depression's killing me here.
Critical hit.
Bounce! Oh, that was a bit cheesy, that. That's probably the only bounce that Stuart's had all game. And someone's not very happy. Yeah, the loot just got him. Well, you shouldn't be driving artillery then, mate, if you can't take being killed by scouts. Because that's what scouts do, they kill artillery.
We didn't penetrate their armor. Ricochet.
The round is going to bounce off the top of his cage's turret.
We didn't even scratch them.
Oh, I eventually
We
penetrate.
didn't even scratch them. We didn't penetrate their armor. That one didn't go through. Our main gun is damaged. It's working, but not very well.
Howitzers. And that's pretty much the match over. The teammates are going to kill him at the base. Well, someone's going to kill him at the base. I can't actually see the base at the moment. Yeah. And that was that game. So I'm going to just pause here, and my next replay is the replay you'll all be waiting for, and will be the one in my... It'll have a link in the description, as you can see here. All those rounds that are coming through me, mostly on my gun mantle, and on my unprotected, weaker part of my gun mantle. But anyway, I will be back in a sec, once my computer has cooled down again, to present you with the next part, which is my Top Gun, and some other medals which you'll find out. Okay, this is my Top Gun match. It's on Ruinberg. I'm in a KV1, obviously. And the enemy team consists of mostly tier 4 and 5 tanks. See, we got a Lee, a T28, SU5, artillery piece. There's a Stug, an AT2. He's important. SU85, T25 and a T34. Not bad. Chinu, Japanese light armor that proves surprisingly resilient in this match. There's also a KV1 and Churchill 3. The tier 3s are pretty much inconsequential.
Time to roll out.
So I decide on this encounter map to go straight down this road because we don't do that on encounter maps. There you go. Straight through. And this T-34 decides to give me a helpful push. So I'm getting up this on quicker. Yep. In SU85. So move, angle my armor. Can I get a shot at him? No. So I'm going to shoot at this SU85. In.
That one
Fire.
didn't go through.
Bounce.
Penetration.
Shot. Straight through his armor. The shot misses.
We didn't even scratch them.
Bounce off him again.
Enemy armor is
Another
damaged.
one through him.
Enemy armor is
First kill.
destroyed.
Excellent. Next. Someone bounces off me. That's
We didn't
T28.
penetrate their
Bounce off
armor.
him.
Ricochet.
Bounce off him again.
Enemy is hit.
Ha! Penetrated. I'll fire another speculative shot because he's probably still there. And move to engage the 73B. A shot misses me narrowly. As I killed him with one shot. And then move forward a little. Angle. And
Enemy armor is destroyed. We've lost the
28
track.
with a single shot. And what just shot me? That was the artillery. He's over here. Good call, Daniel. Oh. There's the
Get going.
Japanese thin armor.
That one bounced.
I just couldn't
Penetration.
penetrate this guy. I'm really annoyed. If I just penetrated him, I might have got 7 kills. in this
Enemy is
match.
hit.
But
Enemy armor is
25,
hit.
shot after shot. I probably hit him with that one. And he's probably still there, so another shot just for luck. So we move along. And no. Something shot me. I know something shot me. Something shot me again. There's no damage. Something tier 3-ish, probably. Oh, what a surprise! Something tier 3-ish.
Critical
That's
hit.
38.
Enemy
Bounce
armor is
that one. Let's
damaged.
penetrate that one.
They're
And I'll
knocked
finish him
down.
off. Kill 4. Fire a speculative shot and T25. Miss. I'm down to 35 shots. This is looking like an average game. Except for the kill number. So I'm fairly happy with this at this point. If I hadn't done any more damage in this match, I'd have probably been happy. But no, I keep going. Moving towards that artillery location. Unfortunately, I can't get at this guy. He damaged me. In fact, all the damage I've taken to this point is due to this guy in the SU5. Downwards. Now, we have the T25 on this corner, so I'm going to go and support that's a 3-4. But then a wild ET2 appears, and I'm thinking, ugh, okay, this is bad. My gun's only got 112, that is the penetration. He's not penetrating me. Wait, that was a Stug over there. Killed Stug. Stug beat the threat. One shot, one kill. Well, not one kill, I bounce off him I think, but someone kills him, so he's out of the way. I no longer have to worry about being shot up on the sides. I move up to aim at his core. 4 rounds into
We
that
didn't
thing.
even scratch them.
Because it's
Critical hit.
Take your track. No, no I won't.
We didn't penetrate their armor. Drive on.
Now, forward a bit. Your gun. Reposition a bit. There's that Churchill 3. Oh, you're moving. Damn. Okay. Get closer. Missed. Again. Where? Oh, there you are.
We didn't
Quite
penetrate
low,
their
aren't you?
armor.
Just fine. Just shot into this guy. Get through. We'll get the first one. Right. He's actually kind of
That one bounced.
just bouncing off this guy.
That one bounced.
It's like I'm going to line for this one.
Enemy armor is damaged.
Third round.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
Oh, he's been penetrating me. Okay, angle.
Critical hit.
Immobilize him. Move.
We lost the track.
Oh, he immobilizes me.
Enemy armor
I
is
know
hit.
that my best chance is to keep unloading rounds. If I go to go, I'm going to I'm just bouncing shot after shot at this angle. The immobilization is stand, and I just get enough rounds through his cupola that even with the 112mm penetration not having a favorable penetration chance,
Get
I
going.
still was able to do all the damage I needed to get my 6th kill. And it's 82, which I beat in a gunnery duel at close range. You don't see that very often. At all. And that was just hilarious, to say the least. Now I come round this corner, and I see this, well, Churchill. Stalin's Churchill just bounced something off me. I think. I can't get the beat on him, so he moved closer. This is risky. I can take a shot for one of the team. Has a bigger gun, which does more damage, and more likely to win. And I have 6 health at this point. I don't care if I get sent to the garage so long as this guy goes as well. And I use the weakness, which is the Churchill's turret.
Armor is damaged.
And I get 2 rounds to pull back to get a shot into his side, and it impacts against that statue, denying me my kill 7 and my amazing Top Gun. But still, this was an amazing Top Gun in its own right. And I'm going to show you the stats for this at the end of my shot stowing, and it's going to amaze you what I got as awards. Well, it's not, you'll have guessed by now, but I will show you those in a sec. See you in a sec. Okay, welcome back. This is the Windstorm match. 1,470, double times XP. That's not bad, that's not bad at all. I even got a cool headed here. Yeah. Panzer 4D, shot up. Panzer KV1, shot up. 640 damage to him. Coincidentally, his entire HP pool. Deutschwagen, got some shots on him. And this other KV1, I did 163 to him. I was quite happy with that. And I also got a crit, which was probably his track. And this was team score. Damage wise, I came second. I came third in terms of kills. And I'm also third in XP. This guy at the Churchill though, high caliber, Top Gun, steel wall, and the Matilda got an invader. Not something you see on a Matilda very often. But yeah, 218 assist damage. Probably from that KV being tracked. I blocked 422 points of damage from armour. Through my armour. It was quite nice. I received 28 non-penetrating hits. Yeah. Quite a lot of those will be from the Panzer 1C, but you get the picture. And 3 hits that I suffered were from splash damage. But yeah, 1,115 damage in that match. 735 XP. I was well chuffed with this match. Next one I will show you is this one. Yeah, that was a close shave, alright. Not fantastic, but I still got 1,461 on a 3 times experience. Just goes to show if you can stay alive. Where am I? I'm down here. So I didn't do too well. Though I did do half decently on the XP from 146 assist damage, 390 damage blocked by my armour. I didn't get so many non-penetratings in this match. You will see higher tier guns will cut through your armour. This is real. Tells you really how this tank really needs to be careful when facing higher tier enemies. And now, yes, I have a Spartan, a high caliber, a top gun, and a steel wall on this match. Not to mention, this is a first class match. I'm a little sad it wasn't a Masters, but there are some very good KV1 drivers out there. Look at that. Look at all that damage. 304 to that 82. That must be most of his HP pool, for heaven's sake. Oh, there's going to be no doubt who's at the top for damage in here, on either team. But that 82 got very close to me. I bet he was really annoyed when I ruined his day. And he's thinking, I must be shooting A-Bark at him. Well, mate, I was shooting normal AP rounds if you're watching this. Sorry for ruining your time for damage. Kill-wise? Yeah, I'm at top. XP-wise? No one got anywhere near close to me except for my Panzer III-4 teammate. But look at that, 860 blocked damage from armour. That's mainly because of angling. It's just phenomenal. 1,754 damage I dealt with 87 spotting, which isn't particularly effective. But I also got 3 cap points because I drove into the cap to engage the Churchill. I also somehow got 30. Oh, that will be from the Churchill, won't it? Those will have been from the just after the Churchill was killed. I received 1 hit, that's a little splash damage, that first hit. I received 14 non-penetrating hits and 12 penetrating hits. It's a very good job that the 82 only has a slow damage gun. I'll say that now. You can be credited with most of the HP I lost, mate. You really did do a number on me. If that Churchill had been able to get a shot at me, well, I'd have been some XP for him. But yeah, 23,500 credits pretty much before resupplying. That's actually the time that I've run lowest on my ammunition in the KV1. I still had plenty of ammunition at the end, but yeah. But against that 82, I really kind of wished I had about a dozen A-Bark shells to throw into the guy. It would have probably made a difference. I'd have probably killed him slightly quicker, and well, you get the picture. But that's it. That's one phenomenal match at the end of the day. And I'm really annoyed that wasn't on a 3 times event. I'd have been really happy with that. But what was the XP score? Yeah, 1048 XP. Real chuffed. Well, that's it for today. I'm BoomBoom517. Hope you enjoyed the video. Signing off.